Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Kat Uriarte.
And I'm Joe Gazen. Well, friends and family continue to mourn the loss of a convenience store clerk who was fatally shot last weekend during an armed robbery. This was at a Stripes store at Staples and Carroll Lane. The accused shooter, 22-year-old James Elizalde, remains in jail charged with capital murder. And tonight, many of those who knew him got together to remember 50-year-old Ignacio Rodriguez. His friends called him Iggy. Our Bill Churchwell was there and brings us tonight's top story.
You can take a look behind me and just see how many people have been affected by this tragedy, friends and family, but also co-workers and customers whose lives were touched by 50-year-old Ignacio Rodriguez. With candlelight,
I want to pray
and prayer, a large crowd of people gathered here at the Church of Acts to remember and reflect on a life tragically taken during a senseless crime.
As we reflect upon this tragedy, let us remember how precious life is.
One by one, family members sharing stories and memories of Ignacio Rodriguez, known to his friends as Iggy, calling him an amazing person.
That's the way he lived every day. That's the way he lived every day. That's how we're going to remember him, as the kind-hearted person he was, with the beautiful smile and the cheery attitude.
The vigil taking place just across the street from the store where Rodriguez lost his life. Customers who knew him on a first-name basis considered him a friend.
We're all going to miss him.
And remain in disbelief over his death.
And it's just devastating. It's very sad, and he was just so kind. He'd make you want to buy when they had the bargain, the 2 for $1. You'd buy him just whether you wanted him or not. He just had this pleasant air about him, and just a kind man.
A kind person who is uniting everyone here to celebrate his life and honor his memory. Tonight's ceremony ending with a prayer, with a message to live life to the fullest, as Ignacio did, with having a heart of gold and someone who was a peacemaker. Bill Churchwell, 3 News.